Welcome back to the setup live from Michigan International Speedway. Now, what do Richard Petty and Johnny Sauter have in common with country music star Rodney Atkins and former President Ronald Reagan? Well, you are about to find out. The answer, Curb records. Johnny Sauter and Rodney Atkins give us an inside look.
Pretty cool truck here.
Thanks, buddy. I imagine you think it's pretty cool. You got your name all over it. So.
Yeah, never had my name on a truck before. The record label that I'm on is owned by Mike Curb, and Mike's been involved in racing, I guess, almost as long as he's been involved in music.
Mike Curb's obviously, like you said, been in motorsport for a long time, and he's had a lot of impact on a lot of drivers' careers. Guys like Dale Earnhardt and Richard Petty, so he's been a pretty influential guy in the racing world.
Checkered flag for car number 43, Richard Petty.
You got Mike Curb, Richard Petty, and Ronald Reagan.
Mike was a part of that, was a team owner of that car.
Mr. President, it's great to have you here. A member of your staff intimated to me yesterday that although you are interested in the fortunes of all race drivers, you might be excited to see this occasion, Richard Petty winning his 200th. It's quite a day.
Well, it certainly is. I understand that no one in the whole history of racing has ever done that, or ever won 200 races.
Checkered flag for the 28-year-old Earnhardt out of Kannapolis, North Carolina.
This is the car that Dale Earnhardt won the championship with.
To win the Rookie of the Year last year and to come in and start this season with such tremendous success is impressive. It must confirm all the fears that the established drivers had last year when they saw him, because at that time they thought this one is going to be a good one.
I've only been fortunate enough to win 3 nationwide races, and was able to win at my home track in Milwaukee and Chicagoland and stuff, but Richmond was probably the ultimate highlight.
Sauter drives deep, looking for the win at Richmond.
Gives him plenty of racing room. Now he makes contact. Sauter gets into the back of Ben Kenseth. Johnny Sauter's going to win the Funai 250.
This is actually the very first car I ever drove for Mike Curb right here. This is the hood I'm talking about with Tim McGraw with a hairy chest hanging out. Obviously, you can understand why people were giving me a hard time.
This Viper, holy mackerel.
This was actually Leanne Rimes' first car, I guess.
Her first car was a Viper?
Yeah, her first car was a Viper. And obviously her stand-up back here, so.
Oh, I'm on the wall in here.
Yeah, there he is right there.
Very cool.
And Johnny Sauter has posted 3 top 10 finishes in his last 4 races. Tell us about Michigan today. Is this going to be the day you get your first win?
I sure hope so. Just talking to Hornaday, we were both talking about it and said, you know, this is probably our worst track. So just fun saying Curb Record Chevrolet was really good in practice yesterday. We never got to make a rock run, so today we didn't really know what to do and got a little bit too tight. But nonetheless, we're starting in the top 10. Same truck we had last week. Pretty confident. So keep it all together, hope the rain stays away, and see if we can't win this thing.
All right, go get them. That's the Fun Sand Chevrolet, and Johnny Sauter will start 6th.